Hey, welcome to my YouTube channel. It is the one with Paige the Framer. I am Paige Miller, your host, and I'd like to thank you for finding your way to my channel. So this video is going to be a recap of the New Jersey Sheep and Fiber Festival. If you would like to find out more information about who I am, what I do, and what it's all about, you can find me as Paige the Framer across the interwebs, and I hope you'll join me in all the places. So let's get started. I vended for the first time at the New Jersey Sheep and Fiber Festival. In fact, it was my first time vending any place other than my shop, which is Frame and Fiber in Point Pleasant, New Jersey. And I had a great time. It was a really good experience. I definitely will be vending again. In fact, when I got home last weekend from the festival, I started Googling all kinds of festivals that I could drive to vend at. I mostly was vending, selling my knit mats, which there's one right there. So I will definitely be looking into vending again. This show in particular was so much fun. We had, for my first experience, it was really cool that some of my friends were vending there who had already vended there in the past. Christina from Chelsea Yarns, she and Miriam were there, and Helen and Mary Beth, who are the Crafty Toads, the owners of Toad Hollow. They were there as well. Those three ladies are Chelsea Yarns and Toad Hollow, that is, those two companies, businesses. They are yarn dyers. I'm sure you guys know who they are. I talk about them all the time here on this channel. So it was fun to, get to be with them for a weekend, because I don't really get to see them because we're all working all the time. And then it was really fun to have Allison, who is Daisy Lane Design, and who runs Daisy Lane Design out of the shop in Point Pleasant. It was fun to vend with her. We had really, really cool neighbors, booth neighbors. Yeah, really great. We met the girls from Black Cat Fibers, Antoinette and Anna. Lovely girls. Their business is based out of Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and I will show you some of their yarn. And then next to us was Cynthia of Cynspin Creations. She is an avid spinner who makes incredible yarn, and she makes lovely hats with her hand spun yarn. I will show you one of her hats. But they were just, not only were they talented and inspiring to be around, but they were really entertaining and fun, and we hit it off. So can you tell I had a great time at the sheep show? So many visitors. Oh my gosh, you guys, thank you so much for any of you who were local or regional who made the trip to the Hunterdon County Fairgrounds. Thanks so much. It was so good to meet all of you. So many of you, and the support for my knitting mats was just so encouraging. So thank you so much. And of course there was tons of just things to see and places to shop. I did get some shopping done. Actually, I'm looking at my pile and I realized I kind of got a lot of shopping done. I got to meet Danielle, who is Gemma Darlings on YouTube for the first time, which was great. I've been watching her for a while now, and it was great to be with her in person because her laugh is one of the best laughs on the planet. So it was really good to be with her because every time she giggled, I giggled. It's not hard to make me giggle. And then Gigi Gay Glaspie, who is Gigi Made It on the interwebs. She is a knitting sensation. She and her daughter, Shelby Monet, the sweetest girl, they got to come and spend some time with me, and we just had a blast together. And the girls from Cocktail Hour at the Coop stopped in, which was really cool because I got one of their buttons. How cool is that logo? Leanne, of course, designed it with help from Liz, her sister. All right, so let's look at this haul. This is what this is all about, the haul. So I'm going to talk about my neighbors first. So this is Cynspin Creations. Cynthia. Like I said, she hand dyes? I'm not gonna say she dyes. I'm definitely gonna say she spins. She spins like a mad woman. It's just, I can't believe how many hats she had for sale. I definitely had some footage in the video that you will see after this haul, or before. I haven't decided where it's gonna go, but you will have seen Cynthia's hats. Stunning. So this is the hat that I bought. Isn't it gorgeous? Yep, she hand spun that yarn. She hand spun that yarn. So I haven't decided if I'm going to keep this hat or if I'm going to gift it. I have a pea head. Let me show you. It's a little bit big on me because my head is kind of small. And oh my gosh, do you see this crazy hair? But I don't know. I mean, I guess it's not terribly big, but it is ribbed, so it has a lot of stretch in it. So maybe I'll keep it and wear it as a slouchy hat, or I will give it away. I loved her hats. I couldn't try the hats on when I was there because I had my hair up in my my Afro puffs. So my hairdos were not conducive to hats or trying the hats on. So I kind of bought this one just based on the size, and like I said, I have a pea head, so it is a little bit big, but it's so cool. Paul Miller likes it, so I haven't, if he tries it on and likes it, maybe I'll give it to him. I don't think it's too girly of a color. I mean, it's purple, but we'll see. Really cool. Check Cynthia out. She's very inspiring. Her work is so cool, and she is an incredible lady. Okay. Okay, next, let's talk about my other neighbors, the girls from Black Cat Fibers. Holy mackerel, talk about inspirational. These girls are incredible. Punk rock adorableness, first of all. So stinking cute and hilarious. So Allison and I had a great time, you know, banter back and forth the aisle with these two, and I would love to get to know them better. So I scoped out their booth several times. I may have walked customers across the way to buy their yarn because it was so incredible. So here's the yarn that they gave me. I was planning on buying this, but they refused to let me buy this one, so we traded. I traded them a nitty mat for some yarn. So this one is their Essential DK. It's a 4-ply DK, 100% superwash merino. And it's beautiful. The colors are just so incredible. So this is going to be a hat for sure. I plan on making lots of hats. Ooh, okay, there we go. I plan on making lots of hats this winter. We'll see how those plans go, but this is going to be one of them. And then I bought 3 skeins, or 2 skeins and 1 mini skein, I should say, because I am obsessed with the Farm Girl shawl by Liz Alvino. It's a crocheted pattern that you can find on Ravelry, and I want to make another one. I plan on making a bunch of these this winter as well. So I bought fingering weight yarn for this, which I'm going to hold double and marl these colors together. So it is on their Nomad sock base. It is a 4-ply fingering superwash merino and nylon 75/25. This one is called This Is Halloween. This is Halloween, this is Halloween, Halloween, Halloween. I don't know why I'm saying that to you, I'm sorry. There we go. Black Cat Fibers. This is Halloween. It's beautiful. It's from A Nightmare Before Christmas. And then this is Every Day is Like Sunday, and it's just a really nice gray tonal that I thought would look great with these oranges and yellows, because there's a smidge of gray in there, but those oranges, yellows, and purples, I think it's perfect. Perfecto. Let's see if I can show it to you this way better. Right, don't you think that's perfect? And then the little mini that I bought to go with them is the orange mini. It didn't have a name. I'm sure if I had found it in the bigger skein, I could have found the name, but yeah, there we go. That's going to be my next farm girl shawl. It's going to be incredible. Okay, next I want to show you a skein that I bought from Cat Sandwich Fibers. We were in the same barn 1, and I could see the Cat Sandwich Fiber booth kind of catty corner from mine, and the colors, if you guys follow her on Instagram, or if you don't, you should, but if you do, you understand that when I say her booth is exactly like her Instagram page, you know what I mean. The colors are incredible and so unique. Like, I feel like when you see Cat Sandwich, you definitely know it's Cat Sandwich. You don't need to see the band to know who has dyed it. This was the first time that I was actually seeing Cat Sandwich in person. I've seen it on Instagram, and my friend Seashore Sharon raves about this yarn, and so it was really fun to see it up close and personal, and I bought this for myself. It is on her trusty base. It is a 75/25 Super Wash Merino nylon sock base. And this is definitely going to be a pair of socks because it's way too fun not to be. Look at that colorway. Holy mackerel. The colors are fabulous. I think this is going to be such a cool sock. So yeah, my first Cat Sandwich Fiber, a local to me New Jersey girl who, like I said, I hadn't met or seen in person. So the colorway for this skein is called Aurora Borealis. Cool. And then I visited Miss Christina of Chelsea Yarns, and I wanted to pick up a skein from her that of her Chelsea Luxe her rustic base, which is a tweed sock yarn. And the reason why I wanted to do that is because last year at the Jersey Sheep and Wool Festival, I bought a skein of it. And, oops, this was from last year. And I kind of, when I got home, realized I probably should have bought 2 skeins because I really want this to be a hat. But I don't want to do a fingering weight yarn. I want to do something heavier, so I decided I'll just get another skein. But I got a skein that is complementary, I think anyway. So it's the same base, it's the rustic base, and this is the one that I bought. And so I think the tweedy marled look, it's going to be tweedy marled hand dyed. It might be a little confusing because I'm putting these two together, but I think the colors work so well together, and I think it'll be a really cool hat. So the one that I bought last year is called Sand Dune, and the one that I bought this year is called Sugar Plum. And then, since I'm on a hat kick, how many hats is that? 1, 2. Okay, that's only 2 hats. So 2 hats. Maybe this might end up being, this might be 2 hats because it's 800 yards right here. So I could probably make 2 hats and give one away. And then I couldn't walk away from her DK yarn that was just screaming my name. This one doesn't have a color name, so I'm assuming it's one of her one-offs. And it is her Chelsea Luxe on the Luxe DK base. And I just thought it was so pretty. And then the second one that I bought, which is similar to that, but has some purples and much more vivid greens and not as much of that gold color. This is called Boardwalk Blend, and it's pretty darn amazing. Look at that sandy color. I wonder how she does it. Like, I wonder if she first dyes it the sandy color and then over dyes it with all these beautiful over dye. Like, I know what I'm talking about. But it's stinking pretty, and this one, it's gonna be awesome. So I also bought from Christina a wrist ruler. I wanted an au naturel, you know, just plain leather, but Christina is all bling. She's fancy, I am not. And so I bought a silver one instead. I will be wearing this, I think, to work all the time. So, well, I'm not going to put it on now, but there's the wrist ruler. So yeah, Christina's booth was just perfectly Chelsea yarns. You will see that in this, in the video. I am bummed that I didn't get anything from Toad Hollow. And I think because I saw them the day that we set up, and then when I went back to see them, there were like people milling about. I don't know what it was. It just didn't like click, and they had a couple skeins that I really wanted, so I will catch up with them again. But their booth was fabulous too. Okay, and then there was a woodworker and a fiber artist, a husband and wife. Their business is called Scott Mountain Fibers? Scott Mountain Woodwork? Uh-oh, shoot, I forget. It'll be down here somewhere. I will link to all of these vendors, so if you would like more information about them, just go down into the notes and you'll see links to their websites and such. So I bought a Nosta pin. I've always wanted one, and never really, just, I don't know, it was never something that I remembered to buy. But this is made out of black walnut. I love black walnut when you cut it on the chop saw at the shop when I'm making frames, because it smells so good. So this is really cool. And so the husband was the wood turner, and then his wife, she does art on different pieces of wood. So these really pretty wooden pendants with her drawings on them, and then she also did prints of her artwork. Pretty cool indeed. I wanted to show you. Oh, I'll show you. This was my first ball that I wound on my Nosta pin. There we go. Isn't that pretty? I'm pretty excited. Leave that there. So, wrist ruler. Oh, I can't forget to show you. One of my favorite soap companies, local, well, regional anyway. She's in Point Pleasant. I'm in Point Pleasant. She's in Pennsylvania. Red Rope Farm. And I got my pumpkin spice for the fall. I'm not really a pumpkin spice fanatic, but I do like a little bit here and there. And for soap, I love it. And then I got coconut. Her soaps, I absolutely love her soaps. They lather unbelievably. Like, they're so sudsy. Made with goat's milk and no dyes added, so they're pretty cool. They smell great. I've had them in this room for the past couple days, and the whole room smells amazing. So check out Red Rope Farm. She's incredible. She does have an Etsy shop, and you can order them. And then I got two. No, it's not. Yes, two. So I'm going to the Knitting Pipeline Retreat next weekend, and we are doing a swap, which was coordinated by Seashore Sharon, and we are to bring a mug from our area, which I can't show you because it's at the shop, and a mug rug to go with it. So I was going to either needle punch or rug hook a rug for my swap, but I just haven't had the chance to make one. And at the sheep show, I found this one. It is felted fibers that are, I guess they're stitched together. I don't really know how they're attached, but they look like, you know, when you are making polymer clay beads, it kind of looks like that. So that's pretty cool. And then I bought one for myself. And of course, I can't remember this lady's business. I can't remember. Actually, I think I'll give this one to Paul Miller. Hopefully I will find her, the name of her business, and either put it here or put it down in the down bar. I think she's from Utah. I could be wrong. Okay, then this lady is Deborah Neville's Black Diamond Alpacas, and she is in Quakertown, PA. And I had to have this. This is 100% sheep wool and vegetable tanned leather handle from Water Buffalo. How cute is this little basket? Isn't that pretty? Her booth was incredible. Both of these ladies, the woman who sold these and this lady, their booths were just full of just really unique and inspiring fiber art. So this is, I think I want to hang this on the wall back here or somewhere in this room, and I'm just going to put, like, I don't know, little keepsakes or something in here, maybe some knitting needles. Who knows? We'll see. It was really cool. And finally, my last, do you see all of these prizes I bought? I went a little bit nuts. You know, it's funny, I think I go a little bit nuts at the New Jersey Sheep and Fiber Festival because it's small, it's laid back, and it's not wild like Rhinebeck can be. So because I'm not overwhelmed at the Jersey Sheep and Fiber Festival, I feel like I can kind of shop more leisurely. Even though I was vending, I was still able to get out thanks to Allison. She let me go and explore. So I found these mugs. Let me do just one. Paul Miller and I drink tea every night, and I thought it would be fun to have some new mugs. Isn't it pretty? So this young woman, this is her own, what's the word I'm looking for? Not slip, glaze. This is her own recipe for her glaze, and they're just really pretty mugs. Really nice size. The handles are so comfy. She had beautiful yarn bowls as well. And what I liked about her yarn bowls, so ceramic yarn bowls are a lovely idea, but a lot of times when you fire them, after you do the cut for the swivel or the cutout for the yarn, you put it into the kiln, and the edge of the bowl kind of falls in on itself, and they're just, I mean, they're all right, and there's nothing wrong with it. It's just sometimes I don't like them, I don't like that happens. Her yarn bowls, that didn't happen. I mean, a couple of them it did, and it was only slightly, but her bowls were beautiful. So check her out. I'm forgetting her name right now, so it's right here, end in the down bar. Local to me, pottery, beautiful stuff. That was my prize to myself and to Paul Miller. It's my prize. What am I saying? All of this was a prize. Okay, so that's my haul. I hope you enjoy it. I'm gonna enjoy it. So I'm gonna turn this around and show you this cute little apartment. So that's the stairs. You come up, and when you come up into the kitchen. Allison's in there. That's the bathroom. She's taking a shower. We were pretty nasty when we came home from the sheep show. And then look at how cute the little windows are, because we're up on the 3rd floor of the Victorian home, so we're in the attic. Look at how sweet this is. Look at the light. Do you not love the light? Oh my goodness. I should make Allison go over there and knit and take pretty pictures. And then this is the little living room. Perfect for us. A little couch for me. Little recliner for Miss Allison. Window. Pretty artwork. I always notice the artwork when I go into houses. And usually rentals don't have good ones, but this place has really pretty art. We have really cool mirrors hanging too. They have really good furniture. This place is great. So this is my bedroom. Oh, it's so pretty. It's my room. And you walk into Allison's room. So pretty. Yeah, so this is our home for the next few nights. I didn't take any video at the sheep show setting up. Allison did because she's better at it than I am. She took pictures and Instagram storied. I did nothing. But that's okay, because tomorrow I will try my best to get some video. Paul Miller will be here with us, so I'm sure he will grab the camera and take some pictures. So, all right, see you tomorrow. So thanks for joining, and I will see you next time. Bye. Head. My head keeps getting cut off. I'm disgusting. Hey, and welcome to my podcast. Nope.